Our Osage language revitalization efforts continue. Today, children can be heard speaking, conversing in Osage. On one such incident, he came upon children conversing in Osage, and it brought back memories of the days of his earlier childhood. And myself, I remember when you could walk into a room and that's all they spoke was Osage. So that day is gone. Although it's gone, we are making efforts to preserve our language. I want to say to all the Osage Nation employees that I appreciate your service. You are making a difference. I see a bright future for the Osage Nation and our people as we build upon our accomplishments. To do so, we must set aside political differences and focus on the objectives at hand, improving the lives of our people. What we've done in this administration is take what the Gray administration started, begin to improve on that. And I know in our next administration, whoever the chief might be, they will take what we have accomplished and build on that. That's how a nation is built. We're preserving culture, and one of my greatest things is priorities is to teach people the culture. Because you don't hear it in the days like I used to hear it. You don't hear the language like I used to hear it. Today it was almost gone, but we want to preserve that. Osages are very unique people. They were big, as you see them on the walls here. They were very, as my father used to say, they were a very dominant people. And they still are very dominant people. All you have to do is be around one for a few hours. But I'm proud to be Osage. I thank God that I was growing up as an Osage. Because I can say one thing about my parents, is they taught me how to be Osage. And I want to thank you for those who have listened online. I'm honored to be your chief. As I told the Southern California people a few months ago, I said I never thought I would be in this position. But I'm here for whatever the Lord provides. If He desires that I move on into other areas, that's fine with me. But it's been a good journey being your chief. I've learned many things in the federal government, in the state government, in the tribal government. We just came from Washington, D.C. just yesterday, finding ways that we can better improve our lives here in this area. And they were open to our conversations, and they heard us. Because when you come and you say that you're part of the Osage Nation, they take notice. We have lobbyists who serve in the federal government. Wilson Pipestein, who does an excellent job. We have a lobbyist in Oklahoma City, Mr. Tommy Thompson. Where you at, Tommy? We're going to meet with him the first of next week. We have Osages in business development. Margot Gray Proctor is head of the economic business development, and she's having a big conference in Las Vegas this coming week. That's how Osages work. They take leadership. They take over leaderships and they lead people. And that's been my desire, to teach people how to lead people. Not to have political differences, not to have things that we're going to disagree. Just move toward that area of existence where our people are going to benefit. Because they've always benefited. Osages have been very fortunate. Our people educated us. Our people had money to do that because of the oil reserve. And I thank God today for what He's given to us as Osage people. The culture, the natural resources, the government. I was fortunate to see the old government. I sat in the council chambers many a day waiting for my father. And I seen that government. It served its purpose for our people. It did an excellent job. Our people were very fortunate. Now we're into 6 years of the new government. And it's serving its purpose. And I want to see it continue. And that the resources and those who are elected as tribal officials, that they would carry on the vision of the Osage people, which is to be a prosperous nation. We educate our children. We give them purpose to work for. Poverty is not in those days, and I do not want to see it in those days. We work, and God provides. And I want to thank you for being here today. It's been a very, very good opportunity to serve you in the past year. And I know there's Osages that are not here, but I want to express that to them today. And thank you very much.